Hello, it is Monday morning. I am still, unfortunately, very, very crook and still got this nasty cough. I've been on really hardcore antibiotics, the horse-sized pill antibiotics, amoxicillin 1000. This is my fourth day on the antibiotics. I haven't noticed any improvement. I did end up getting a fever really badly on the Friday night. Saturday night was quite a rough night for me. And I didn't last night. Well, I mean, apparently I had a fever when I went into the hospital. So I don't know if I mentioned that. I ended up going into the hospital on Friday because I had a huge coughing fit and I couldn't breathe. Like, I was really struggling to breathe. So I took myself into the hospital, and they did a chest x-ray and swabbed me for various things, and I'm supposed to get the results back today, so I'm waiting for that. In the meantime, I have to move again, move sites, because my neighbors behind me are going away for a little holiday, and because I'm sort of butt up against them, they've got to move me to get their van out. So and also the grass is kind of growing underneath me with all that rain we had, so it's time to move. So I've picked another spot for myself, and they're going to hitch me up and just roll me into that spot before they hitch themselves up and roll out. So I feel awful having to rely on other people to move me around, but that's just the way it is. It is Monday, and as you know, Monday has always been my washing day. And I really, really need to do some washing because it's been like 2.5 weeks since I did any laundry, and I think I'm down to my last 2 pair of undies, so it has to be done. And it's a hot day today, going to be 30 degrees. So today I'm looking forward to being rolled into a spot that I can kind of hopefully relax a little bit in. And I'm not going back to my old spot down the end because somebody else is in that spot now. And I kind of like it up here on the grass and in the sun. So I'm going to stay up here on the oval, at least until the truck comes back. And yeah, hopefully that happens soon. You know, it's kind of sucked not being able to go back to work, watching these beautiful weekend days go by. And you know, normally that would be a great opportunity for me when everyone's out and about again after the storm. But you know, what can you do? It is what it is. So I'm surviving fine. I've got plenty of food. I've paid another week's rent. I'm sorted until Friday, so that's good. And yeah, I'm really over being sick. I'm really over being sick. It's not fun. I'm exhausted. The cough is causing me a lot of pain in my chest, and because I cough so hard, I get like pain in my head. I've got a headache all the time because I'm taking the antibiotics every 8 hours. It's like 8 a.m., 4 p.m. and midnight. So I'm getting to sleep after midnight, and then maybe only getting 6 or 7 hours sleep. So I don't feel fully rested. I have tried to rest during the day a little bit when I can, but yeah, it's just there's always a lot going on, isn't there, with having to organize getting ready to move again. So and also trying not to let it inhibit me too much as far as getting outside. One good thing I've been able to do for the last few days when the sun was shining is that I've been going down in the morning and down to the swimming hole. The water's dropped now again, so that, you know, the big rocky kind of part that I like to lie on is there. So I go down there and take my clothes off and just lie on the rocks and bask in that morning sun, because I know that the morning sun has the highest level of red light, which is really healing, and grounding I think is really important too. And I do believe that there's a lot of, you know, good energy in those rocks there, and I, you know, the sunlight and the grounding, I'm hoping that will heal me. In the meantime, it's lingering way too long. I'm getting impatient. I want to get my mojo back. I want to get my joie de vivre back. I want to get my enthusiasm back, and motivation back. And at the moment, I'm really struggling with those kind of things. So, yeah, I don't want this cough anymore, and I mean, it's got to stop eventually, right? I am on Ventolin puffer as well. I don't know if anything's really making much difference at the moment. And just very short of breath and tired. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that quick update so you know where I'm at. I was going to wait until after I got my results back, which will happen sometime today, to post this video. So when that happens, I'll do a quick update at the end of this, and I'll let you know what exactly this lurgy is, if they know at all. And hopefully, yeah, I'll be a little bit more energized to do a bit more interesting video updates than I've been doing lately. Moved into a new position thanks to my neighbours across the way, and now I've got to do the wind the legs, attach the power cord, and get it all set up again, and then I can relax. Feels good. Back in the caravan with the air conditioning on. I haven't wound the legs down yet, so I'm a bit wobbly, but that's because when we unhitched it, and I thought it was all level from side to side, and then it rolled a little bit back, so now I'm a little bit down on one side. So I'm just going to take a rest and get someone else later on to help me roll it back up onto the, I've got like multi-level ramps that I was using, but yeah, sometimes it does tend to roll a little bit, which it's done, but at least I'm in situ, so that's good. And while all that was happening, and I did mean to get more video of it, but I got a phone call from the hospital with the results, not of my chest x-ray. They haven't got that yet, or the doctor hasn't had a chance to look at them and get back to me on that. But for everything else that they tested me for, which was COVID, RSV and flu, all came back negative. So he said, you have no respiratory diseases, and I'm like, well, quite clearly my respiratory is not doing well, but it is really reassuring to know that it's not a viral thing anyway, and that I'm not gonna risk giving it to somebody else, because that's been a big concern of mine. I've been really kind of keeping my distance just in case, you know, it was something catchy and I didn't want to give it to anyone else. So it's something else, and I swear, I kept saying this at the time when that burning throat thing happened, like it really felt to me like there was something in the air when that storm sort of started coming towards us, and we had the real kind of misty rain thing that kind of came before and after. Of course, I've been out there walking around in it, whether it's a humidity thing, because I know, you know, I've never been really good with high humidity. It doesn't really work for me, and especially, you know, when I had rheumatoid arthritis, it used to make it a lot worse. So it could just be that I've just breathed in a bunch of moisture that's come from God knows where. I mean, that cyclone was brewing for a long time out there in the ocean, and came from all the way up north, came all the way down, and whether I breathed in sea air or who knows, but something, I definitely felt like I'd breathed something in, because it was burning, like it was like burning scalded throat, which is now just sort of settled here into this very annoying cough. So that's good news, I guess. Yeah, I would like to know what is wrong with me at the moment, but anyway, I guess it could be some type of strange allergic response, which just doesn't add up, because usually on the carnivore diet, it's a really low inflammatory diet, so it's unusual to get sick at all. I haven't really gotten sick, except actually last time I was here, I got really sick. I don't know, and obviously an emotional distress tends to make you sick as well, but yeah, I will let you know if I find out anything more about what exactly is wrong with Lisa and why I keep coughing and having trouble breathing. Keep on the asthma medication for the meantime, and the antibiotics, and hopefully I feel better soon. But I feel good to be in this spot now. It's got a little bit of shade behind me, and I'm looking forward to putting my awning back up and just being able to actually, you know, chill for a couple of weeks with no agenda. That's kind of the plan at this stage. So thanks for checking in. Those people have sent me messages and checking in on me. I really appreciate that. And yeah, And thanks for everyone who's thinking about me during this time, and keep praying for me, and hopefully I get better soon. Yeah, I really want my mojo back.